Yo, 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 yo. Mic check, mic check, mic check. Yo, we back. Kings versus Queens 3 weekend. A lot of battles went down in battle rap. A whole lot of battles was going down. It's probably like 100 battles on Saturday. Well, between Friday through Sunday, it's probably about 100 battles. Bumpy bars, Yakuza Island shit was good. More Leezy was good. Willie Soto, Person, Bumpy, Static Shock. The Muzz was good. Was good. Love from Brooklyn. All right. Andre Burnett was good. Appreciate everybody pulling up. Hit the like button real quick. Hit the like button. Kings versus Queens. I don't know. Y'all talk to me. Reno knows what's good. Mike the man. Mike the man. You gotta win this shit. What's good, Auntie? Auntie on here. What's good, Auntie? Danny the Myers. Smack ass be giving everybody just random names and shit. Oh yeah, the 206, man. It's so beautiful up there. All right. We'll start with Jack Boy and Flames. That was the first one. Husband slash wife, boyfriend, girlfriend. Jack has some cool little moments, but to be honest, he ain't really too much to talk about. She kind of beat him up. I feel like he let her. I think he took it a little too easy. But then again, he's like, I'm gonna give my woman this shine. You know what I'm saying? Brian Ruiz was good. Uh for the long. For sure, Muzz. All right. Yo, Straight Cash A13 was good. Tyler New was good. Don't hold back on anybody. I know, because I don't hold back. It's crazy because my cousin was just telling me that. He was like, man, it looked like a lot of the guys was holding back on the women. It was looking at it like, damn, Danny, you in Prestavia, you didn't hold back, like you go hard. So I was like, I felt like that too. Like watching the event, I felt like Kings versus Queens could have, like if me and Prestavia, but first of all, shout out to Drake Dennis for booking it. But had me and Prestavia been on that car with 2 extra rounds, we probably would have, well, most likely would have been battle of the night. That's not too Bright Keisha Weldon was good. Was good, Gullah. Was good. Verb was embarrassing. Oh man. Oh man. Yeah, you know that's crazy, right? Me and Prestavia. I don't know. We that our one round was might have been a little bit better than a few of them battles, you know what I'm saying, if you ask me personally. But anyway, I thought Jack Boy, I predicted, if y'all, I don't know if y'all had seen it, but I said that Flames was gonna beat Jack Boy. For one, I think her pen is better than his for sure. And for two, it's his girlfriend. He's not gonna bully his girlfriend and go crazy and go as hard as he could go. So, it was a better battle. All right, appreciate you. Yeah, I want to talk about that verb shit too. Um, so yeah, Flames got that 3-0. But if I'm Jack Boy, I'm at least taking the second round. I'd have been like, look, you get the first, I'm gonna take the second, you get the third. But he let her. It seemed like he let her get all 3 rounds. So there's that. Um, what was the next? What was the next battle? What was the next battle? I'm trying to do them in order by how I remember them. It was because I was battling that night as well. Shout out to B Magic. Shout out to Shots Fired. They got a fire battle between me and B Magic that they are gonna drop for y'all. So be on the lookout for that. Nah, I'm not gonna be in NC school. I would have been. Daryl Cherry was good. My man Tink over here at the crib now. He's flying out, but I'm me and Rum Nitties, I'm like locked in, you know what I'm saying? That's why I've been kind of quiet. The women were rapping crazy. The man took it way too easy on them. Yeah. The permutations of physical assault are worse. I know, right? Shout out to Tank. Yeah, yeah. Get him to pull up on here. DNA and official. I had DNA 3-0. He got it perfect. She did good. She did good. She didn't do bad. It wasn't like she was trash, but DNA's just too smart. He's just too seasoned to be losing to like really anybody at this point in his career, man. He said Clips was dirty for that. Yeah, Clips. And like a lot of these battles kind of went how kind of expected. I don't know what y'all expected out of these. What did y'all expect? Who had, first of all, y'all tell me who y'all had as battle of the night and who was battler of the night. All right, moving forward. But anyway, Verb and KCJ, Cocaine VZ. I was excited to see Cocaine VZ. I like these little personas he takes on. I like the Verb on Doom. Uh, we don't really like vegan Verb, to be honest. We all miss a Verb. We all miss a Verb. All these other ones, they've been cool. And let's not clips battle tonight. You got the Kings winning. All right. Rock versus Vixen was battle of the night. Yeah, I agree. And Rock and Vixen was battle of the night. Clips battler of the night. So was it Clips or was it Tay Rock? Crowd didn't even give him a chance. I had Vixen versus Rock battle tonight. Tay Rock versus Vixen battle tonight, 2-week prep. I know, right? They had the shortest time and put on the craziest battle. Damn. Yeah, that was clearly battle tonight. Shout out, they both did very well. Tay Rock hasn't battled since he's battled me, so he's had a nice little break. So I just kind of felt like there was no way. I don't know, cause Victor had a chance to win that battle for sure. I think lyrically and just with the aggression she has, she can stand up to anybody. But I feel like with Rock coming off that battle with me, and not this, Rock was amazing versus me. Some people had him actually beat me. I'm not finna debate that with nobody. But I feel like Rock felt like I gotta come back and show these people that I get busy. And then it was a big stage too. Like big stage Rock is different. You know what I'm saying? So Andre Burnett, you got Tay Rock and Vixen. So Casey versus Verb, man. Oh man. Yeah, let's talk about it real fast. All right. So I actually like Verb's first round. I like Verb's first round. You know what I mean? Here's a crazy thing. I said Vixen. KCJ won the battle. We're not debating that. She won. Verb actually has some good material just from a lyrical standpoint. We just going just lyric for lyric. And I see more people talking about Verb getting booed or saying something about the grinder. I'm a grinder. They're talking about that more than they're actually talking about KCJ winning and quoting, all the crazy bars that she said. They're not really quoting that. And I seen Verb on Twitter this morning and he was saying that my numbers keep me around, not my raps. He said we were like one of the highest viewed battles of that night. And Rock lost to me. Yeah, definitely. I thought Rock said he was outside all year. Man, listen, I've really been a definition of outside all year. I don't want to hear no battler talking about they outside. Who's outside like me? Like me and Lil Slap, me and Kaboom, me and Rolla, me and Av, me and Sharon, me and B Magic, me and Prestavia, even with the EFM battles with me and Appa and Bird Sport Rio News. Man, listen. Nobody got this many bars. That's why they don't do it. They don't do it because they can't. Who can come up with this many bars other than me? Danny and JC always outside for sure. The crowd wasn't letting them do nothing. But yeah, they said Verb 3-0, Verb 2-1, Verb got smoked. Put flowers on Yoshi casket. Oh man. Verb started messing up in the second round. He kind of was trying to remember where he was at, stumbling, things of that nature. And then the crowd just kind of they kind of let him have it. And then they want to boo, and then they didn't even give him a chance to like recover. And the thing is, when you're fighting the crowd, and I'm not giving nobody no excuses to be messing up or stumbling or choking, including myself. Even though I know I battled the week before, so if Danny forgets a bar here, or I fucking stumble through some shit, or I was like, oh fuck, me and Frack, even with like me and Magic, I just cut my first round short. I forgot like the last four bars, so I understand how it is to be battling that much, and it is kind of hard to lock all that stuff in that short period of time. It's not that hard to write. It's not really the writing of it. It's not. You can get the bars together. You just got to turn off the whatever it is that's distracting you from focusing on writing. Just get rid of that, whatever it may be. So, but it's the memorization of it and the execution of it. You got to give yourself enough time to remember all this stuff and then execute it. Otherwise, it's going to affect your performance. But I do want the fans to understand that even when you got a long time to prep, you still be messing up. I mean, I don't want to use Lux them as an example, but Lux and Surf. Uh, it'll be times where Lux don't have a whole battle like him versus Geechee Gotti, and Lux is kind of messing up. This stuff is really kind of hard to do, and I don't know if even you're just getting older and maybe just the memory in the brain just ain't working the same no more when you start to get older at a certain age, and then it's kind of like there's really nothing you can do about it. Even if you do prep properly, it's like you still gonna forget something or say something the wrong way. Uh, Again, sometimes holding material gets lackluster to the artist. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true, man. It's me and Saga on the roof. Don't listen. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I can't really say much about that. So you want niggas to get rid of they bitch. She kept it real with Verb and tell him that his style and delivery ain't working. I'm pretty sure that he knows what he got to work on. He knows what he has to fix uh going forward. And I just seen him tweet like definitely not doing no more battles a week apart. So I seen him just tweet that because again, it happens to me. I battle on this Saturday, then the next Saturday I got a whole nother 3 rounds, and then the Saturday after that I got a whole nother 3 rounds, and then it's like you're not 100% efficiency. Like me, my material never suffers. I never come to the battle and I'm spitting whack bars, or I'm spitting somebody else's bars. I'm spitting recycled shit, or I'm just up there saying some anything. I'm still saying retarded shit every battle, every round. It's the execution is suffering. And I noticed that. So I definitely gotta take better care of my battle schedule and just space it out. I remember these battlers, and this is why I say I feel like guys like me, JC, Rum Nitty, Geechee Gotti in particular, and even DNA have changed how battle rap works. Like prior to this, it would take guys 3 to 6 months to prepare for a battle. It would take battlers 3 to 6 months. A battle would be set up 60 to 90 days in advance of it actually taking place. Nowadays, you see Ultimate Madness going down, you got 2 weeks. And you don't even get a full 2 weeks because you got to travel, you got to get on a plane, you got life shit going on, you got kids school, doctor appointments. You just got so much shit going on within those 14 days of your balance. So guys like go crazy anyway, regardless, and go crazy and give people 3 crazy rounds. You feel me? So yeah, you gotta let the battle simmer longer. Yeah. But we showed that it can be done. Geechee Gotti and Rum Nitty just won a tournament off of battling every 2 weeks. They just spent $150,000. and off of a they doing 2 week, 2 week, 2 weeks. So in 2 months' time, they just made $75,000 a piece in 60 days. You know, a lot of people don't make that in a year. So salute to them, but they showed it's possible. So again, the paradigm has changed. Anyway, back to Verb. Verb, I wanted the same bar Danny would have with 6 month preps. I know. The last time I had 6 months prep, I would say was the beat out battle. Marijuana. The last time I had 6 months to prep for anybody with me versus beat out. That's why that battle was such a lyrically insane battle because we both had a lot of time to prep and memorize and rechange things and things of that nature. Yeah, Rock and Vixen had 2 weeks. That's what I'm saying. So it don't really be the time span because you can get a battle done on 2 weeks prep. I think that's good enough time. 3 weeks is good time. A month is preferable. Like if they like, let's say what's today, May 2nd. So if they say you got a battle on June 2nd, like I got from May 2nd to June 2nd to prep for just one battle, nothing in between. I'm gonna be stellar. I'm gonna be fucking phenomenal. I'm going to be phenomenal. The crazy part is, think about it. I'm already putting on battle of the night every time I'm on the card. Like I'm on the card is battle of the night. Dead serious. From me and B Magic to me and Prestavia to me and Abs to me and Rock to I can name so many. Like every time I'm on the card this year, we're just talking about this year. It's been battle of the night for the probably, and even when me and Sharon battle, it probably maybe it wasn't battle of the night because JC and Real Sick was fire, but as far as the back and forth go, me and Sharon was right up there with the other whoever else was battle of the night. If we wasn't battle of the night, so I say that to say I'm doing all of this on like a week prep, 2 weeks prep maximum. Now imagine if I get an extra 2 weeks to prep for one person. It'd be really scary. It's like really scary. I remember you. I used to think like, damn man, if I lock in with Loaded Lux, man, I need me like 6 to 9 months to prep for that. And I'm sitting there like, in 6 to 9 months, if I to prep for one person, I could have wrote probably 3 or 4 different battles for that one person, 3 rounds apiece. Could have wrote 12 rounds and memorized them completely in 9 months. I used to think I needed that much time, like, for like upper echelon battles. But yeah, give me 30 to 60 days for like a Daylight or a Loaded Lux, and I'm good. You know what I mean? Me and Ron gonna be battle at night. That's what we aiming for, man. Geechee 3L. If Danny's in the next tournament, they better not cheat him, man. Listen, man. Man, I was just talking about that earlier. Like they got another tournament coming up, and it's like I feel like the only way that I'm gonna lose is if I get just robbed out of it. And I've been getting robbed every tournament I've been in, ever. It don't be me choking. It don't be me getting body bagged by my opponent. It be I just get robbed, man. So anyway, the fans in Charlotte, and shout out to them. They have a good crowd. They have a good crowd. But for whatever reason, it seemed like when Verb started messing up, and I want to speak on both sides. I want to speak on both sides real quick. Um, if I'm a fan and I paid $75 to $100 to get in here, I don't want to see you choking. I don't want to see you cutting your round short. I don't want to see you stumbling through your material because it just don't look professional. It don't look professional. Okay, and I'm paying for a service here. I am, as a fan, I'm paying for a service, entertainment. If you go to the movie theater and you're watching the new Batman or the new Spider-Man film, or let's say Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness, right? Now that you go pay for that, and then they cut it off 15, 20 minutes before the actual end of the film. They just cut it off. And you paid full price for your ticket. You'd be upset. And then you'd be demanding your money back. Same thing with an NBA game. If you go pay to see the Lakers and they're playing Boston Celtics, and they end the game in the third quarter and just be like, oh, we're not even doing the fourth quarter, you want your money back. So I get it. When somebody's stumbling, somebody's messing up, you can't tell people how to react. You can't tell people how to react. When these people paid and some of them drunk, some of them high, some of them hungry, some of them are irritable. They've been standing on their feet all day. They're ready to go home. It's like you can't tell these people how to react when they're seeing unprofessionalism. All right. Now on the battler side, as much as professional as we are with this shit, at the end of the day, we still humans. We still have shit. And that's something like fans gotta understand. Like Kevin Durant, Kyrie, Kobe, rest in peace, Jordan. It's games where they didn't score 40. It's games where they probably had 10, 9. They just had an off night. They might have missed. They might have been 12 from 45 from the field that night. Bad game. It happens to the best of them. The greatest, the top level people of whatever profession it is. Some nights they're gonna be looking like gods, and some nights they're gonna look mortal. And I tell y'all, man, to write and memorize 3 minutes, 4 minutes of material and rapping it straight through nonstop in front of thousands of people and in front of how many more people, a million people watching that stream, that was watching that caffeine stream live, to do that and be under pressure from the fire that your opponent is giving you, that's a big task. And it's like to recite all that stuff perfect in one take, and then you gotta do it again for your second round, and then you gotta do it again for your third round. It's way, way, way more difficult than what y'all think it is. Even with a lot of prep, it's just something that, man, y'all talking about the human brain. We're talking about the brain. It's not because niggas want to choke. You see Danny choke, you see B Magic choke, you see Chess choke, you see Twerk choke, you see whoever chokes, whoever you see choke, it's not because they wanted to choke. They really was trying to get through that shit. They really was trying to find where that transition bar was in their mind. And then I'm not making excuses because we supposed to be on point with this shit. Yeah, I went like 8 years before I choked. You feel me? Now I'm like at 7 chokes, 8 chokes. You know what I'm saying? Career total. So it's like we are humans and y'all paying fans. And there's like we're trying to find that balance. Verb not getting through his material, y'all don't give him a chance. Well, not y'all, but Michelle Thompson. What's up, Danny Lemires? What's up with you? Jordan Duck Sauce, League of Thieves, Leader Boss. Now Lux want to battle you, man. Man, Lux. Danny, can you speak on how you come up with the material? Yeah, I'm actually doing I'm doing a class on it. So yeah, just subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. In the future, also look out for me working with Mickey Facts and with the rap school that they got going on, Pendulum Inc. Shout out to Chilla Jones and Mickey Facts. So yeah, we definitely gonna be teaching how this stuff is done. Roosevelt Roberts was good. Yeah, but he is, but it's not a good look in the middle of a bar. Again, if I feel like let me ask y'all this. Let me ask y'all. If a battler is messing up, stumbling, do you boo or do you encourage him to get it back? Do y'all say nah, don't quit? Let me tell y'all something. When I choked my third round versus Frack, people was like, bro, we don't care, bro. Just go get your phone. Read it from your phone. I don't care. We just want to hear this shit. Some people just want to hear the bars, bro. Okay, fuck it. You lost this round regardless. You lost this round regardless. Like you can't really argue it, but we still want to hear the shit. Or do y'all just be like, man, get next? Nah, nigga, you choked. We don't want to hear it. Well, I don't care what you got to say next. Because I know me, when I see my fellow battle rappers choking, I be like, yo, nah, you got it. Nah, take your time, you got it. Find that shit, find it. I really don't, advise looking in the phone. You know what I'm saying? I did it, but I did it at the request of the fans, mind you. But I saw Big K and I saw Reed Dollars both grab their phone. I seen Arsenal, I seen the Source, I seen a few of them grab their phone and look and try to remember where they was. Like, all right, I got it now. So that's just a bad look. This is a bad look, regardless. I get it. You're not booing nobody. Now, when I started Restore Order, part of that was we gotta take accountability for choking. Like that's part of Restore Order. You're not really upholding the art form of battle rap if you're choking especially on a consistent basis. Like if you're just every single battle you're doing, you're choking, and there's really no improvement, then it's kind of like you might just gotta sit down. You might just gotta sit down and get your mind right. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what happened with Twerk. It was like, URL was like, hey, man, listen, man, we taking a lot of heat for continually to book you. It's making us look bad by us booking you would make it look like we're playing favoritism to you. So you gotta sit down for a second. And that man, I think that really lit something in him because then he came and gave 3 crazy rounds versus Snake Eyes on Midnight Madness. And the battle's at like 400,000 views at this right now. So on YouTube, that's amazing. He came and delivered 3 crazy rounds and didn't choke. I think sometimes it might take them disciplinary actions to make somebody say, hey man, we paying you thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to do this. And you can't give us in return what we're asking for you in the contract. The contract says 3 rounds, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, whatever the time limit is. That's your end of the deal. Be there on this date in front of this opponent, in front of our cameras, 3 rounds, 3 minutes. That's your end of the deal. Our end of the deal, we're going to give you X amount of dollars. We finna send you this half of it right now, and you're going to get the other half when the battle's done. If they're giving the money up, but you're not giving up the bars, or you're giving them 2 rounds and a choke the third, then it's kind of like you're cheating the company. So when you stop getting them thousands of dollars, and then you start looking around and you start looking at whether your bills are paid or not, and you start looking at, damn, I'm missing out on the thousands of dollars that I usually get for rapping. So it'll spark something in you like, yo, I gotta get this shit right. I gotta get this shit straight. So again, man, how do y'all feel, man? Are y'all gonna take yelling "I'm too cold" more than one time in the back? The thing about me yelling "too cold" is that's not like written in the round. That's spontaneous. Like a lot of shit that I do is that's just me. That's just me. Like you and some shit you don't be in control of. Like me doing push-ups versus K-Rod, me jumping off the stage versus Av. Like I don't be planning none of that shit. I just do it in the moment. I really be possessed, man. So if I be like, I say bar God, or if I'm like, I'm too cold, bro. It just depends on what the crowd is doing and what they dealing, what they like it. So it's like if I say that shit 5 times, that's because the crowd made me say that shit. Like it is what it is. Smack act like JC, Danny Myers, Rum Nitty, not the ones to be on every car. Only people who I know show up. Yeah, I think they I mean, because they have such a large roster of MCs, they try to balance it out and rotate it so where it's not like you only gonna see Danny, JC, and Rum Nitty on every card. Then people be like, I'm tired of them, tired of seeing them. Where's Kid Slade? Where's Shotgun Suge? Where's Miss Miami or whoever? Where's Yoshi? Speaking of Yoshi, let's move on. First of all, Yoshi G, couple. I'm gonna start with the bad. The delivery, the pacing, her pacing and delivery was like she got to pick it up a little bit. It's kind of like more of a conversational style where she's kind of talking and then she'll talk again and then that sentence will rhyme with the last one, but it's not really flow. But I've seen her get into those pockets of flow when she did that. I'm the reason for the brotherhood, that whole build up, the way how she did that, that was pockets of rapping. What she did versus Charlie Clips, I didn't like how it was delivered. Some of the material was good, but it was the delivery and the pacing of it. Meanwhile, um, uh, well, she kind of kept her composure. She didn't really let Clips get her off her game because even when Clips bringing out Z to drop out dressed as Jesus, she was able to maintain her composure, think of a rebuttal, and then shake the building with a rebuttal. So she didn't get thrown off, and that was amazing on her behalf. Uh, she wasn't supposed to be Charlie Clips. To be honest, she wasn't supposed to. I mean, you're not gonna beat a seasoned veteran who's been in on Summer Madnesses and Gnomes and then battled Loaded Lux and battled, me and all the greatest battlers in the world. Charlie Clips has been in front of, and he's one of the goats. And so as Yoshi G, I don't want to call her a newcomer, but a sophomore, maybe a sophomore in battle rap years. It's like you're not supposed to beat him. You wasn't expected to. But what you were supposed to do, show up and be very, very, very impressive. You're supposed to lose in a good manner. I don't think she lost in a good enough manner. You feel me? Like she put on a cool show, just wasn't good enough. Clips has been back on the other end. Clips has been back. People like, oh, Clip. Remember, like I said, people used to say Clips didn't come with 3 rounds. Now he's coming with 3 rounds, and he's not stumbling and choking, and he's freestyling, he's rebuttaling, he's showing pose, he's showing master levels of controlling crowds. Look at what he just did with Yoshi G. Look, previous battle was versus Lou Castro uh, in Atlanta, and you just see how he is a master of those big crowds, and it's kind of like who can beat that on those big stages? Can't be mad at nobody to losing to Charlie Clips, especially now that he's seems like he's taking this thing very serious again. Oh yeah, a lot of her bars, I just don't even know what she was talking about. Yeah, Michelle, I get it. I feel you. I was kind of like you could did better than this. That's it. I don't really. I'm not gonna sit there and bash her or nothing like that. I just feel like, and she did good. Like again, she rocked the crowd versus Charlie Clips. She had her moments, but when you get those A level battle MCs, you got to bring your A game, and I don't think she brought her A game. I've seen her better. I've seen her better versus other people. Do y'all agree? Yo, she didn't have a chance. She knew that big stage is not her groove. Charlie can be beat. Need to see Myers versus Light. Yeah, man, I'm definitely gonna get that battle cracking, man. Don't trip. Me and Daylight coming. We're gonna do that. Golden Line versus Clips. Too cold. Um, so who else battled? Rock and Vixen battle tonight. Rock was good, man. you know, you see, and he's doing little subtle veteran tactics versus Vixen where he sets up this white bitch say catch me outside. Now she gonna know how a doctor, and he stops it right there. He doesn't say feel. If y'all watch it, you know he never even said feel. But everybody in the building knows that that's what's supposed to be said right there. It's like you can say the line with him. You know what I'm saying? Rock for real, or whatever, chopper steel, chopper's pill, whatever he said, whatever he rhymed up to that. And then he goes, this white bitch tell me to catch her outside. Now she gonna know how a doctor, and he stops, and the whole crowd is like, oh, veteran, little shit like that. Um, Shout out to Vixen for that parallel universe, which was phenomenal. It was you lost to Danny something. We could ask that. We could ask the app if we asking, Do you believe in a parallel universe? I do. You talked about Vicky smoking rock, then it actually happened. Oh my God. The way she used Vicky's name, because her name is Victoria too. So for her to say, you talked about Vicky smoking rock, and it actually that was fun. That was one of the best parallel universes done by somebody other than me. You know what I'm saying? Like I've seen some cold parallel universes from other battle rappers, but that one was probably one that's in the top three, if not up there is probably the best one that I ever heard. So shout out to her for that. Um, but Rock he had a lot of bars that was kind of nice setups. The whole nice setups. He even hit her with the video vixen. It's either gonna be super or head. But the extra part was the vixen. The fact that he used video vixen, and remember that Superhead was a video vixen. It was crazy how he set that up. Little shit like that. She's dope, and maybe she got an argument of saying I am the best out of the women. She could say that. You know, you got arguments with Jazz and 40 bars and Coffee Brown and Prestavia, but I'm pretty sure that Vixen name has to come up in the talks of who's the best female battle rapper currently. So she's up there. Regardless, even if it is Jazz, even if it's Coffee, regardless who it is, Vixen has a good enough fight to say, "Hey, I'm up there." So yeah, salute to her, and then for y'all to get battle of the night, for her to get battle of the night with Tay Rock on a big stage. You seen her battle Loso in a small room, like one of the battles of the night. You seen her battle Rock on a big stage in the battle of the night. It's like I don't know what else she has to prove. Like she's making a statement, and I think all she needs at this point is just to stay doing what she's doing and keep improving. Consistency. The ladies need to unite, Kimberly Shaffer. Right, right. Lead the boss on 2 weeks. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Rock and Vixen, man. Battle of the night, and they have the least time out of anybody. Uh, right now, all right, all right. Oh, let me see if Tank is in there. All right, but yeah, Tank, what's good? Shout out to Tank the Demon, y'all. Danny Myers versus Rum Nitty to Live and Die LA. We're like 13 days away. It's 12 days away. Tank the Demon versus Jada Nightwing. Emerson Kennedy versus Kid Chaos. That's gonna be fire. Royalty versus Bad News. Fire. Oh man, that card is crazy. That card is crazy. It's not a lot of you ain't getting a lot of superstar, I guess, superstar in it, but in terms of the writing ability, you're getting some real pen shit on this card. Uh Me and Nitty top of the crop when it comes to just the creativity with bars and punchlines and similes and metaphors and things of that nature. Wordplay, homonyms, synonyms, yeah, antonyms. Shout out to Rock. Yeah, I think we the top in the world with that shit. Absolutely. I'm a bar guy. I don't think nobody's got better bars than me any fucking way. But Danny is scared of Jazz Couture. Again, you know, like I said, there's a reason I haven't been on none of the Kings versus Queen, and that's because none of the women have accepted the fade with me. So for Prestavia to accept that fade and do as good as she did, it's like, how come she was able to do that, but a lot of the vets wouldn't take the fade with me. But Who knows? We'll see what happens in the future. Um, but yeah, Rock won the battle. Geechee Gotti versus Jazz the Rapper. Um, that was a good ass battle. I see a lot of people say they expected more. Some people say they didn't like the battle. I thought they first two rounds, especially their first two, Geechee's first two, and Jazz all three actually was crazy. Geechee was a little more trying to be a little more creative in his third, but I think that's the round he let off the gas. And I think yeah, I think he let off the gas in terms of because he ran that, all the battle rapper slogans and all the little battle rapper you know, special moves and all that shit with Showtime and Ball Game and he's telling a story using all the battle rap stories, which is super. I like it. I like it. It's creative. But in a dog fight, is like that's a risky maneuver. So I feel like if you're Geechee Gotti and you're looking at your first two rounds, you probably looking at it like I'm already up. I'm like just reading his material on his phone. He reading it, rehearsing. Like I got these first two. I don't give a fuck what she talking about. I got these first two. It's third. This shit is unique. So I'm gonna get this one too. In a dog fight, sometimes be like that risky round. Now I'm personally I'm still going back and forth because I could say Geechee got the first two, and then you could say, damn man, because dog, I could be like Geechee was 2-0 going into that third, and then Jazz got the third. And then you could say Jazz could have snuck out of there with that second and third. So, because let's not sleep on Jazz second and her first. I don't know, y'all. How y'all had it? Geechee 3-0, Jazz 1, Danny and Ron both had two similar like by the first time they battled. What the hell am I was about to say? Geechee 2-1, leader boss. You think Jazz Izzy, Michelle, Big J Williams got Jazz, Justin Tuck got Geechee. Gotti got Gotti 2-1. I mean, I definitely wouldn't say Gotti 3-0. I don't know. I like let me watch it again. It was close, but I'll tell you one thing. Because it was close and Jazz did win the fan vote, it's kind of like a win for her in a way. It's a win because even if she lost, let's just say she lost the battle, right? The fact that you won the fan vote and you got this many people saying you won, and just for the fact that it's even debatable is a win. So she didn't necessarily have to. And I mean, she's going against three-time champion of the year winner, a guy who can rebuttal, a guy who can make you look crazy, a guy who can talk to your soul, a guy who has like every fucking bar. You know, it's for you to do that well and win the fan vote and have people feeling like you won, then it's a win. You know what I'm saying? So maybe it could be a situation where Gotti won the battle, but Jazz won the war. Or it could be a situation where Jazz won the battle and the war. But regardless, I don't think she can walk out of there with her head down. But I was a little confused. Would I should take Serious Jones? Will Rum Nitty win a round versus you? No. You know, yes, we're bros. We're EFB, but um me and Nitty got a legacy to uphold. We both take our craft very serious, and it ain't like no, I'm gonna let you win a round or I'm gonna let you win this. Like, bro, look, man, Nitty's been somewhere in the mountains, bro. I ain't nobody heard from him. We've been trying to reach him. He ain't reached out. I hit him up. I done text him, no response. He is really on his hermit locking in shit right now. So she won a fan vote on J Black Live, not the URL Live. I don't count that for real. Hey, what's going on? How many unheard rum flips you gonna be able to bag up? Um, you know, I was thinking about that, the rum flips and stuff like that. And I was just thinking like, you can't, if you heard all the rum flips and the rum this and the nitpick, nit that, nit me lying, rum backwards, red rum. It's kind of like you're not gonna beat Rum Nitty with a name flip. You're not gonna beat Rum Nitty with a name flip. Who have y'all ever seen beat Nitty because they flipped the hell out of his name? Put in the comments. But for real, flip his real name, huh? Cornell. Nobody. That's exactly what I was trying to see. How long we gonna hear that rum bull? Exactly. You're not gonna name me one person that actually beat him because they flipped his name so crazy then that they just won the battle. Like if you're gonna beat Nitty, like you gotta be Danny Myers. Straight like that. Shout out to my man Ab, he got me saying that shit now. But Red, how do I feel about everybody using parallel universes? I think it's dope. I think it's really dope for the culture. I think it's just, it's like, hey, Danny Myers gave the culture something. So shout out to them for that. It's just dope to see everybody doing it. So, like I said, I'm not a follower. I innovate. I create shit for other people to follow. So a lot of shit that I was doing, even back in my earlier career that y'all see me 10 years ago, I was doing shit that had never been done ever. So pay attention. Just stay away from the lima beans. Yeah. KB's UK in the building. Where you from? You from London? Where you from? Let me know. Please get back to punching in this battle. I don't think the rapidy rap is gonna beat Rum. Well, Andre Burnett, let me ask you this. Did B-Dot beat Rum Nitty with punches? Okay, so let's keep it going. I'm gonna keep it going. Just to show you an example. Did John beat Rum Nitty with punches? No. And here's another thing. A lot of times when people try to punch with Nitty, they lose 9 out of 10 times, or probably 10 out of 10 times when you try to punch with him. Now I can do it. And if you recall, in our first battle, just to show you, in our first battle, I wasn't even all the way just punching. Because y'all seen me tell the story about the soldier catching the shrapnel on his body, getting transported to the hospital, whispering to me that, his dying wish was to see me kill Rum Nitty. None of that was punchlines. It was storytelling. So I was doing a lot of interwoven storytelling, metaphors. It wasn't just punching. Man, it was a lot of crazy, inventive, creative shit. And, I don't think, and again, I gotta kind of do some rapping. I gotta rap because you gotta separate yourself from your opponent. It's 10 years later. If we sit here and give y'all another punch fest, that'll be kind of dope, but I don't think it really shows the progression in your skill set. You understand what I'm saying? Like if we still rapping like we was when we first battled, it might be a letdown. You know what I mean? So I think me and him both need to achieve higher levels of rhyme writing and things of that nature. So that's what I'm on. I just battled B Magic. I just battled Prestavia. I just battled Av. When you talk about high level punching, I didn't the last within a month span, like a month span, I didn't battle B Magic, Prestavia, and Av. High level punches going on. And yet and still, I didn't all the way just adhere to let me just go on and punch back with them. Because Danny Myers, I be telling y'all, I can punch, but I do way more than that. And that's what separate me from all the other guys that you consider punchers. Because they can't rap like me. They can't rap. I'll give you the punches. We can do this all day. But then it's like I feel like I'm holding the arm behind my back. Feel me? I really feel like I'm fighting with the arm tied behind my back if I'm only punching. And that's like a metaphor in that's a metaphor in itself. I feel like I'm got an arm tied behind my back and I'm only punching. That's crazy. And that's me saying if I just get in a battle and just do punchline, 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 parallel universe, punchline, punchline, punchline. I didn't use all the other shit that's in this here. When you're in a war, why only take the M16s? Why leave the grenades? Why leave the knife? Why leave the handgun? Why leave the rocket launchers? Why leave the landmines? If you in war, you just take one weapon. I don't know how long you gonna last. It's facts. So just stay tuned, man. Just stay tuned, because I aim to give battle rap the highest level of bars and punches and rapping. So, Rare Rock, did you beat Prestavia? In my opinion, I feel like I won the battle. But I also said, because she did so good, you can't say she lost. When she stood in front of that and then came back with that crazy round she had, how do you say she lost? So it's kind of like, I can't discredit her. My man walking by with the radio going on. Battle in a hoodie. Yo, Danny Show, you're the better rhymer, lyricist, multi-wordplays versus run. I plan on doing that for sure. I had Danny winning that battle easy because you can only use one weapon at a time. What's your prediction for Sir versus Cortez this weekend? I'm going Cortez now, man. I'm going Cortez. Like I thought, like I said, I had a conversation with him at the Any Given Sunday 2 event where he was supposed to battle Surf, and that conversation with him, because I had Surf winning, to keep it honest with you, I had Surf winning going into the battle, but that conversation with Cortez, it showed me something. It showed me something, and I got him winning. Yeah, Prestavia beat you respectfully. She just did more. You know what? And I'm not, listen, in the one round, if y'all want to judge it for her and give it to her, give it to her. I'm not tripping. But you know I'll say I was slightly disappointed in the fact that in her round she says I'm not gonna talk about Vicky and I'm not gonna bring up, and then she proceeds to talking about Vicky and the kids. And after hearing this angle, pretty much all the like my last 10 battles, it kind of get repetitive to me, and I want to hear more rapping and more like creative writing. Not to say she wasn't good, because she had some crazy material, but the base material was the same. Take his wife, take his kids, and I'm gonna make bars out of this. So that's the one thing that I will say I was disappointed in. And so when you ask me about did I feel like I won, like I because I gave her high level lyricism with some crazy disrespect shit. Like the way these guys should have been going at the ladies on that stage and just using all the things you can use versus a woman. Why not? It's a battle. So, and you can say it's repetitive. It's, oh, you're talking about, you know, all this vulgar stuff that you say, misogynistic bars and all this shit. But it's like, it's battle rap. Fuck that. I'm not holding back. So I didn't hold back on her. So I gave her a good mix of lyricism. So from the You don't see the snake your idle surface. My pen can make raging waters become an idle surface. Then the ocean splits in two on an idle surface. I am beyond any of your Bible verses. My bars inspire worship. I've acquired perfect intelligence quotient to break down your entire person. Even when I die, a gram of my ashes will be off the charts to show you what Maya's worth is. This is the final verdict. I don't care if they put you at a higher standard view. Fire cannon shoot. Myers damage you. Bitch, you gonna wake up next to Maya Angelou, Choir, and a pew. Look how these liars branded you. I'm rapping. I'm showing her like, yo, it's really levels to this rap shit. And then I get off into the old crazy vulgar shit. So, but anyway, me and Prestava was fire. And I think if you look at me and her battle on Gates of the Garden, I think it's a pretty much a doper dog fight with just one round than some of the battles that we got. Kings versus Queens 3. So I guess the final score was 3-3. That's the way I'm. Is that what I'm getting? That it was 3 for the women, it's 3 for the men, and that was the final score. I think Fonz and Shuni. I think were they battling for the tiebreaker? JC and C3. I didn't see those battles, so I can't even comment on those right now. But I need a dictionary right now. GTU some recycled bars to get jazz, so doesn't that mean he lost? I don't like, to be honest. My body, my choice, right? I heard the girls got a cook day too. As far as the recycled material, I don't know. Whatever it was, let me know, and then I can go verify if it was recycled or not. Um, you need to head for daylight. Yeah, get daylight. No, I've been calling him out for years since we did a little one rounder on A hat years ago, but it was just like to be honest, like daylight just came. He came over my house, and him and his wife came by, and I was like, you know what, bro, we should just go do a battle. Let's do one round. I was like, look, let's write this shit. And let's write it in an hour, memorize it in another hour. So let's do a battle in 2 hours. And we did it on the roof on A Hat. So if you haven't seen it, go check it out. And it was just kind of like a sparring session for sure, but it wasn't like a full fledged, like he had some weeks or a month or two to sit down and really craft 3 crazy rounds like he did for Tay Rock, and then I could sit down and craft 3 crazy rounds, and let's really see who got the better pen out of me and Daylight. Because these are the things that I got to show. If my goal is to say, hey, I'm the best writer in battle rap, and again, when you've got battlers like JC, Chilla Jones, Loaded Lux, Iron Solomon, Mac, Daylight, when you've got like these names up there with in terms of who's the best pen in all of battle rap, and then I'm like, nah, bro, I'm better than all of them, and I'm like, I'm gonna show you every chance I get. I'm showing you week after week, and I'm like, I'm innovating. I'm creating ways for other people to rap, and this is something, and I mean, it was Chilla did too, in a way where Chilla had everybody scheming, even though he wasn't the first to scheme. He's the one that actually made that thing to where everybody, it became like a requirement in your battle rap arsenal to have a scheme, and that was because of Chilla. So now we see everybody doing parallel universes and these high energy bars, creative bars. Is like, I gave y'all something. I gave y'all something. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, to prove that I'm the best, I beat all the other best pins. And so now it's y'all got to watch me versus Quantum Physics. That was definitely a win right there. Me versus Joan I, that was definitely a win right there. People still debate me and JC to this day. Uh, me and Chilla got that win. Uh, Danger Zone. Uh, wow, Saint Mike. Just there's just so many other pins. I battled a lot of them. So the ones that I haven't battled yet, such as Lux Daylight, Iron Solomon, Ilmac. Me and Ilmac is going down next year. I'm just say that right now. Uh, I owe him a good battle because I didn't I just didn't have enough proper prep time for the frack battle. And while y'all here, I'm gonna actually give y'all that third round. I'm gonna give y'all that third round for frack live. So while you're here, and now I'm thinking about me and Big Cannon, I don't know. I don't know. Cause he and Fats were the two people that I said I would never battle. And it was just because of personal relationships with them. Now me and Big Cannon haven't spoken in years, but I never changed the way, that I cared about the homie. You know what I mean? So but while y'all here, what I mean, I'm gonna give y'all this third round for frack. And just to show you, I'm telling you, I'm really when it comes to this pin shit, because me battling frack a week after Av, not giving myself really the proper rest, and then even after that, I didn't even like prep for a whole week. I just prepped for like a day or two for frack. It was like you're not gonna be able to get these bars off. You know what I'm saying? But me and B Magic, by the way, shout out to B Magic, but y'all wanted to see Magic be back on his shit. I addressed a whole lot of shit. I addressed a lot of shit in that B Magic battle that was personal to me. You know what I'm saying? For one, me and B Magic are good friends. So that battle was definitely more of friendly a friendly fade between two brothers, but yet still gave y'all a crazy rhyme fest. You know what I'm saying? So, but that battle meant so much to me. I think that was like it might have been the third time where so I've cried versus I cried after the disaster battle. Me and Disaster was so crazy, and it meant so much to me to battle this guy that I had been watching before I was even on the YouTube scene for years, and to battle Disaster and to have a classic with him and be my first million view battle. It was just so emotional. And somebody on the live had said, "Yo, Danny, you the GOAT," and that was like, damn, bro. Yeah, I just cried. I cried on live. Battle Hollow the Don, and I'm rapping about my kids getting taken away from me in the system and me dealing with all that versus Hollow the Don, and I'm crying as I'm rapping my third round. Got super emotional in my third round versus Hollow, but I be rapping real shit, so it's like I what's up, Miss Princess? I don't the shit I be saying is real, so it's like I don't really know how to make up raps and make fake shit. You know what I'm saying? Outside of like of course the obvious little zany shit that I come up with, but when I'm talking about personal issues and personal things that are personal to me, that should be meaning something. So I'll cry. I damn near cried. I almost cried, bro. In my third round for B Magic because I don't know. I don't want to give it away. Y'all just gotta watch it, man. But that was like probably that was almost another time where I cried, and that battle was yeah. I swear, I promise y'all. I don't know who's out there, but if y'all see me and B Magic, y'all gonna be amazed at the bars. But I swear somebody's gonna cry watching that battle. Somebody might cry. Somebody might fucking cry watching that battle. You know, and let me know whoever like y'all can keep it real. When me and B Magic drop, tweet me. We go live. Y'all just let me know um, if y'all cried watching me versus B Magic. That's all I'm gonna say. Let me put my Instagram in there for y'all. I need y'all to go to my new Instagram because, as y'all know, I was hacked. So this is it right here. Let me pin it. That's Danny the Bar God. So just when y'all get off of here, just go follow my new live, Danny the Bar God. IG. You know, I'm not crying. You're crying. It's allergies. Yeah, I love y'all too, man. Yo, yeah, that's facts. Imagine Danny battling since '92. I was only 3, and he's still carrying his legendary moves. Real goat. That's a fact. Appreciate it. Danny versus Twerk, still one of the best battles I ever watched. I wish he was on the big stage. Appreciate you. Um, can we get a follow? Can we get a follow back? Yeah, I got y'all. Yeah, just go in there. Follow my new IG. I'm definitely gonna be following y'all back. JC, the best writer, but you definitely up there. COD for life. We fight. We fight. We fight because I got shit that is so innovative. It requires you to be a high level writer to come up with the time travel sequence that I did versus quantum physics. It's almost unfathomable. And I broke it down. It's on this channel. But anyway, before I get out of here, yeah, we got new merch on the way, so that's why I have been promoting because I got a whole bunch of new shit that's coming. Caffeine show. We're looking to get started a little right after the Rum Nitty battle, so we'll be stay tuned. Let's go to my caffeine. I believe that's Bar Guy. It just says Bar Guy. So Bar Guy on caffeine. Follow me now. We're gonna be starting the caffeine show after the me versus Rum Nitty. So follow me there. Dark Side Dan. All right, let's get into it real quick. Just give y'all a little something. What I was supposed to say versus Frack. Uh I'm here to rap. I ain't come to talk about this and that. I can't use no angles in this match. So in preparation, I chose to show our separation with the facts. Listen, Frack, you take my shortcomings and quantify it. Try to find a right spot and which way to monetize it. If I'd have tried it, I'd have been in all the blog sites, the Butterflies and 3 Lettermans like Danny took the race angle. So when I was writing, I decided to take lyricism in its purest form and modify it like what's an angle. Found the definition and solved it. It's a particular way of approaching an issue or problem. So your intentions when you go in rounds is to take simplistic views to throw around with the intent that you can go around it. Hold up now, it's getting clear where I should put your stop. What you call a lineman on a field that never pushed a block, or NBA player that just dribbled the ball but never took the shot, or a heavyweight fighter that ran around the ring and never stood in box. It puts the odds in your favors from the beginning. I'm sure by now they see you use angles to drive their attention from the core, but I'm a walking contradiction. Look at all that I sacrificed. How you gonna kill me when an angle, when a corner brought me back to life? That precise, at my lowest point, I knew I'd be the king. The summer I met my first connection was 90 degrees, but that was back in the 90s. I'm talking about the younger me. Never went to college, but as a bachelor, me and my associates had it mastered to some degree. So fuck with me. I know these niggas think you smart, cool, raising arc. He's surrounded by sticks like crack about to join a frat, then the hazing starts. The way I spark these pipes is glorious. But I could drop the 2 sticks and transform into Michael Morbius. Niggas, so hold on. Look. Look. They need I'm too cold. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? This is what I'm talking about. It's because I know Frack is angle heavy. So it was like his rounds were angle heavy. And he was walking right into this trap. He was walking right into this 3rd round trap. He was walking right into this. I be telling y'all, Danny's the only person that can beat Danny. If I get these bars off, again, same thing with Real Sick. It'd be like, if I get these bars off, you niggas ain't beating me. You know what I'm saying? I'm really talking about how you gonna kill me with an angle when a corner brought me back to life. That precise at my lowest point. I knew I'd be the king the summer I met my first connection. It was 90 degrees, but that was back in the 90s. Remember, we're doing degrees right now. Wow, that was back in the 90s. I'm talking about the younger me. Never went to college, but as a bachelor, me and my associates had it mastered to some degree. Then we go back up a few more bars where I talk about it was 90 degrees. And then I followed 90 degrees with that was back in the 90s. And then I correlate that back down to degrees with college. It's layers to this shit. So when y'all say shit like such and such is the best writer and this and that and this and that, I just be sitting there like, bro, y'all niggas don't understand. Like, it's not gonna happen, bro. To see me get beat with the pen, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. So, who is the best possible person they can get? I mean, is it Daylight? Is it Lux? Is it Rum Nitty? Like, who's the one that can show Danny he's not the best writer? And and my answer is none of them. None of them. Because for the shit that y'all see from them, the high level shit that y'all see from them, it's like, dog, dog, like y'all ain't really seen me really go there yet. I haven't had to. I haven't had to. I feel like I've been fighting with a hand tied behind my back. Like I feel I really unleashed this real power on niggas. It's like it's bad. It gets bad. And again, these frack rounds are 2 days. I wrote it Thursday, tried to memorize it Friday, and choked on Saturday. This ain't even me putting in a week of writing, bro. I'm not even putting in a week of. I do this shit in a day. So it's like I don't know. I don't even know how to talk to this shit. Danny Myers versus Mark Twain for best writer. Um, Rum got the best pen. Danny and Rum conceded. JC Rum is today's Lux. Kill him and you're the master. Hmm. Rum is today's Lux. The funny thing is, and on this very channel is where I said Rum has taken over Lux's spot. I said that. People didn't agree with me. Some did agree with me, but that's how I felt. I feel like okay, minus the fact that they both okay, minus the fact that of course Nitty's gonna have more bars out there, right? Because he's battled more, right? Lux probably got 15, 16 battles. Nitty has 40 battles, probably or more, right? And I asked y'all right now in out in the world, whether it's on YouTube in the app or wherever, right? Who got the most quotables? Rum Nitty or Loaded Lux? I put English pounds on Danny. Um, Nitty, right? Nitty without doubt got the most quotes, more between him and Lux. Between him and Lux, and now when you do a comparison of who got more quotable bars out there in the world, Danny Myers or Rum Nitty? Now what? You see what I'm saying? Now we talking something. Now we talking. Who has more quotables in the history of battle rap, Danny or Nitty? And don't say me just because I'm on here with y'all. You don't gotta say me. You can say Nitty. Just whatever. I just want to see what y'all feel. Super close. It's close. Nitty has the most and the best ones. Um, Danny all day. Danny by far. Danny has more quotables, longer career. This is why I say I always felt me and Nitty was this like this when it came to who's saying the crazy shit in battle rap. Who was saying the actual best material in battle rap. And for the last 10 years, it's been me and Nitty. Now, not to take away from JC and Av and Geechee and B Dot and Daylight. We're not taking nothing away from them. But I'm talking about as far as them just them one liners, the most and the craziest ones, it's been me and Rum Nitty. However you got it. You got him at one, me at two. You got him at or vice versa. You got me at one and him number two, or you might got JC over both of us. You might say, uh, I think JC would actually be the closest if you talking about these crazy lines. And then Danny, damn, ain't we all in the same group too? That's not fair, dog. You telling me the top four niggas in the history of the game with the quotes are in one group? It's Danny, Nitty, JC, and Av all in EFB. It's not even fair. This man said leg shot, the kidneys fall. Fail if you want to dialysis. Oh my God. Nitty be saying the most retarded shit, bro. And I know what I'm up against. But at the same time, he know what he up against. I ain't no regular ass nigga. I'm nigga. I am he who is, bro. I am he who is, man. Yeah, B Magic, yo. That's why, leader boss, you beat Nitty by energy and depth. Yeah, man, for sure, for sure. 100 Bullets said the bar first. Nitty has the craziest references too. I don't know, man. Are you a rooster or a grinder? Danny always say to go. I think I really my reference game is really unparalleled. Like we're not going to be, and I always felt like Nitty was right up under me. Pause. But in terms of the references, we ain't even talking about bars. We're talking about the reference game. My reference game is unmatched, unfucking matched, bro. I'm sorry. And Nitty said, "Well, oh man, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna just do a whole nother separate. Do a whole nother separate live on me and Nitty this week. We're gonna do a. I ain't gonna do a live. I'm gonna just do a video and drop it on this channel about me and Nitty's bar game and why this rematch is gonna be so crazy because you really got the top two best bar spitters in the world battling again. Wow. Anyway, Kings versus Queens, the event overall, DNA beat official. Charlie Clips beat Yoshi. Lady Flames beat Jack Boy. Tay Rock beat Vixen. Geechee and Jazz. Oh man, I don't know. I gotta have another look at Jazz's second round. Gotta have another look at her second round. If I like personally, if I get Jazz getting that second round, I'm gonna get her winning this battle. But it's because Geechee had like an 8-9 minute second round. He did not shortchange. And he was really one little thing I didn't like. One thing I didn't like about some of Geechee material is I like that he did the 9-1 round operator thing in the first round, but then he goes back to it again in the second round. Even though he did it a little differently, it was like me. If I bring up an angle, I'm gonna do that angle in that round only, and then I'm done with it. I don't even hardly even do the angle thing like that anyway. But if I like mention something or a specific reference or a specific like if I do video game bars, right? Y'all know this versus Av. I had 3 back-to-back, and you watch me versus Tay Rock. I had 3 video game bars back to back. You know what I'm saying? With the Devil May Cry and all that shit I said versus Rock in the first round. Same thing, first round versus Av, another 3 video game bars back to back. And then there are no more video game bars in the second or third in both of those battles. Because my thing is, let's say I think of a crazy video game bar on Monday, and then I think of another one on Thursday, and then I think of another one on Saturday. So now I got 3 crazy game punches. I'm not gonna spread them out. I'm not gonna say, okay, this one gonna go in the first round, this one gonna go in the second, this gonna go in the third, because now it's like I keep just my content isn't changing. It don't seem like the content's changing per round. It's like, oh, Danny had a Nintendo reference in the first round, then the Second round, he had a Sega Genesis bar. Third round, he had a Dreamcast bar. If I got all three of these video game bars, I'm gonna bunch them all in the first round or whatever round, but they gonna all come back to back. They gonna just be back to back. Like, I don't like to spread the material if it's the same type of material. That's my thing. I don't like to spread the shit. Like nah. Okay, I got 3 crazy movie references. Shit, these motherfuckers is coming right here in this round. All of them, back to back. Fuck it. Crazy. Damn, this nigga just said this about The Shining. Then he said this about No Country for Old Men. Then he said this about He Got Game, and it was all back to back punches. So it's a sequence of movie references all together. Instead of me, okay, this one here, this one here, this one in that round. So I say all that to say, when Geechee get the 911 operator, and then I hear it again in another round, it's like it can give the fans the perception that you running out of shit to say. Like facts. It can give you the perception. Let's say y'all hear me talk about let's see what can I be talking about? Let's say I talk about Nickelodeon shows, right? Let's say I'm mentioning Nickelodeon shows in my first round. Then a bunch of gun bars, then some science shit, then some alien shit, then some more gun bars. Then in my second round, I started off with more Nickelodeon shows. Then more gun bars. In my third round, I got gun bars, some disrespectful bars about your mama, some parallel universe, and then some more Nickelodeon shows. See how it's spread out throughout the material is spread through the 3 rounds. It just sounds like I'm just saying the same shit over and over. So I'm gonna give you all them that one time in that first round or the second round. You're gonna get all this shit one bunched together. So they're gonna be like, oh damn. So even if you didn't like one, it's a very good chance you're gonna like the other one. And if you didn't like 2 of them, you're gonna like one of the fucking 3. 9 times out of 10, you're gonna like all 3 of them. But you're not gonna hear no more after that. Because I don't want y'all to think, damn, Danny running out of shit to say because he keep going back to this. And that's something that a lot of these battle rappers need to learn is when you got material or you got a certain specific thing that you're gonna talk about, just say that shit, leave it alone, and move on to something else. Because we don't. It's like you know what I'm saying. It's almost like certain movies where it's like it be the same scenes. This is another car chase, then a little talking, then another car chase, then another car chase, then another car chase. And it's like, I don't know, unless it's like a movie specifically about car chases, then you kind of don't want to see a car chase in the beginning, then in the middle, and then the end. Like, no, like, so I kind of write my raps like that. You know what I'm saying? Am I on Gnome? We're gonna see. We're gonna see. Don't talk about Michael Bay movie. I know, right? That's pretty much how his shits be, right? The car chases and explosions. And that's what. And remember what I told y'all? Like, that's Tay Rock. Like, Tay Rock is Michael Bay. Tay Rock is Michael Bay, man. It's like, if you high on the action and excitement, then you're not gonna be mad that that's all the fucking movie's pretty much about. Because that nigga Tay Rock gonna give you all them gun bars, and it's like it's like it's entertainment, but then it's like it don't have that much depth to it. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, I don't know, guys like me and Daylight like to be very. It's like very kind of like layered, secret shit like that. Damn. Y'all gotta watch Me and Beat Magic, man. That battle was amazing, man. It was a fucking amazing. It was amazing. That's all I have to say about that. And then hopefully, me and Rum Nitty deliver y'all another crazy classic. So I was thinking, all right, because Nitty got so many crazy bars. It's like it actually makes it easier for me to rebuttal because You got so many crazy bars in one round. I have a plethora of which ones I could pick that I want to rebuttal. And you know, he shake the room with crazy shit. Everybody's like, oh, niggas going crazy. I'm like, I gotta rebuttal that one. But then he's so back to back with it. There's another one right after that. I'm like, okay, shit. Little did he know, while he's rapping, I'm just loading up in my mind. Like, there go one, here go two, here go three, here go four. I'm logging in. Like, okay, here go. I got 4 bullets. I start my next round off. I'm letting these 4 bullets out the chamber first. Bing, 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 bing. And then I'm gonna spit my round. Because you giving me ammo to use. Because you're shaking the building with this. You're so crazy. And then I was thinking, like, Rum Nitty knows going into this battle that I can rebuttal, but he can too. He don't do it often, but he can. I'm like, is Rum Nitty gonna play the rebuttal game with me? And y'all and I feel like we both should, because we didn't do it in our first battle, and to show growth, to show our growth 9 years later, I feel like we should show it. Like, nigga, we rebuttaling every round too. That's crazy. Imagine this nigga saying retarded shit all 3 rounds. I'm saying retarded shit all 3 rounds, and then on top of that, y'all getting crazy rebuttals every round from the material that we each gave each other. So he say some crazy shit. I'm gonna flip it on him. Then I say the shit to him, and then he flips it back on me. I think y'all might get an all time. I see everybody saying battle of the year, man. I see everybody saying battle of the year. I don't see why it won't be. I see an all time classic coming. Please go second. I'm definitely gonna go second. Don't choke. Nah, definitely not gonna choke. Don't sleep on Clone. But y'all said don't sleep on Clone. But who is? Danny's the best rebeller, even better than Trez. Old school Tony Carter, appreciate you. Jake Fire, Drake Dennis versus Cassidy. I don't know. I ain't heard about that one. I still think you're gonna rock this battle of the year. I'm ready to hear them brand new Nitty name flips. Tank, what's up, bruh? You ready? Oh yeah, well let's do that. Me and my man Tank on our way to Vegas. Man, listen. Uh y'all, man, my man Tink is Tink is incredible, man. I'm just that's all I can say. Tune in May 14th, Tink the Demon versus Jaden Nightwing. That's gonna be crazy, man. Danny Myers versus Rum Nitty. Now, like I said, man. Man, me and Nitty again. Wow. Nitty name flip, yeah, definitely locked in, man. Yeah, I gotta get him out of there. Don't look so startled. So yeah, man. Undiscovered Gems 3. Uh, Sorry for the delay. My battle schedule kind of threw everything off because I've definitely been battling literally every week, dropping crazy battles, crazy bars literally every week. Um, but we back. Undiscovered Gems 3 is definitely still on. Y'all finna get all y'all little details. I think Tink can beat Nightwing. Absolutely. No doubt. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Yeah, man. So I give the event 6 out of 10. I'm not gonna go as high as 7. I'm not gonna go as high as 7. 6 out of 10. 6.5 after if I, been a little generous. I thought it was a 6 out of 10. Maybe y'all had it a 7 or 8 out of 10. I'm not arguing nobody's opinion. I thought the Kings vs. Queen 3 was pretty dope card, and from what I've heard, it was like the highest streamed live event like ever type shit. So salute to URL Caffeine and all the MCs on the card for that. Um, Again, to reiterate, I kind of didn't like how Verb was treated. Not again, I don't want to seem like I'm taking up for a grown man, but if somebody's stumbling through their shit and you like booing and heckling, how do you expect them to even recover to get back on track? Like if somebody choke or stumble and a nigga like do y'all want him just to end around there, or do y'all want him to recover, get it back, and then continue out his round so y'all can hear the rest of the material that he wrote for his opponent to y'all to hear it and enjoy it. Now, then, like again, y'all can do all the debating on did he win or lose that round, even with the choke type shit. Y'all can do all that later, but as it's happening in real time and somebody's trying to get their thought process back, y'all make it even harder to get it back when MC gotta say, yo, chill out, I got it, chill, give me a chance. Hold on. Damn, hold on. When you doing all that, a nigga could have been thinking of what his bar was. But if you trying to calm the crowd down because they're heckling and booing, it make it even that is so difficult to recover in your mind. Now you start rapping it back like and then you. I've been through it. Trust me, I've been through it. So I know what Verb was going through. He had a stumble and then he went back. Then like damn, he lost what the fucking transition word was, or and a matter of fact, I'm gonna do something dope for y'all. I'm gonna do anatomy of a choke and show y'all how you can choke. I'm gonna show y'all exactly how it happens. I'm gonna show y'all on like maybe on. I'm gonna show y'all on a video this week. I'm gonna drop a video, anatomy of a choke, and how battlers choke, why battlers choke, and how to prevent choking. You know what I'm saying? So stay tuned for that, man. That Latina chick was hating on you versus Shrek through that. I know, right? It's cool though. I mean, again, you can't tell people how to react, but sometimes people in the crowd mess up battles. You know how many times Smack kept having to tell people to be quiet up in that upper row? Remember when Smack kept saying, yo, hold it down up there, hold it down. Like just whoever that was up there, you're interfering with the flow of the battle, you're stopping the momentum. The rappers got to stop rapping. Smack got to tell them to hold on, chill out. Then he has to address these people up here. A lot of times they said, Gwitty, what y'all saying? That was Gwitty doing that? But yeah, master of ceremonies. But yeah, like sometimes it could be the people that's in the building that messes battles up. Like me personally, I like the small rooms. I like the small room settings better. I don't mind the big crowd either, but it'd be less interference and less drama and shit when they stay in them small rooms. Like niggas can just rap. Imagine, hold on, let's do this real quick. Imagine Daylight versus Rock on a big stage. Would the battle have went off? Let me ask you this. Do y'all feel Daylight and Rock would have been better on a big stage or worse? Because I feel like in that small room, matter of fact, I ain't gonna say nothing because I don't want to influence none of y'all answers. Daylight and Rock, is it better in a small room or the big room? Worse, right? K Beat says worse. It's better for Rock. Okay, but does it make the overall battle better? Geechee 3-0. Mr. Case. Worse, 2 hours long. It would have been 3 hours long. Exactly. Right. Her parallel universe bar was fucking phenomenal. I said it earlier that it's probably my top 3 personal favorite that somebody else did easily. I prefer the small room as well. Rock Vixen, Rock 3-0 or 2-1. Nah, I'm gonna give Vixen that second round. Vixen got that second round, and she had a good ass first. Rock just was I mean, I hate to say it, but Rock was Rock. Rock was Rock, man. But yeah, Daylight and Rock would have been. They still would have the same bars, but Daylight would have not been able to get a lot of that shit off clean and get it off straight through the way he did. So 313 to Myers. Rock always win the fan vote. Yeah, man. I'm some battles should only take place in a small room. Like me and Daylight, rooftop, small room. Me and Iron Solomon, rooftop, small room. Me and Loaded Lux, rooftop, small room. I don't care this like me and Lux the battle on in front of 2,000, 3,000 people. You know, oh, Danny and Lux are gonna battle in this sold out arena. It's like, nah, bro, this the type of rap we doing ain't really for this environment. It's for that close up personal. Y'all can hear everything, y'all can catch everything, or as much as you can catch on the first watch. Like that's how I prefer to do those battles in particular. You know, and that's man, Twiz, man, talk about it, man. Me and Young Ill, man, like Young Ill, one of my favorite battle rappers, man. Easily, one of my favorite battle rappers, easily. Him, Verb, Lotta Zay, Danger Zone, Rum Nitty, Daylight, Loaded Lux. Like those are like my favorite battlers. And I like Flocko L. I like Tracks from Nashville. I'm more kind of biased to the super high level pen niggas, man. But I keep telling Verb, man, like, hey, man, go get your man, go get him, make sure his mind is right, and let's do it. I'm not so me and Young Ill ain't off the table. It's not off the table. I'll do it in St. Louis. I'll go out there. Like yeah, I want that. I want that battle before I retire, man. Like Danny and Sick real rematch. Parallel universe, the bullshit. Danny battles real sick and chokes again. You know what I'm saying? Like that'll be the most crazy shit ever, right? Verb and Ill versus Lux and Danny. Man, well, Verb and Ill versus Lux, that's a good ass matchup. Any team with me gonna win though. So hey, me and Lux smoking Verb and Ill. Facts. I asked earlier who did y'all want to see me versus on Midnight Madness. A lot of people saying Jack Boy. I said that I would prefer to battle Jack Boy in a band setting because he's the king of the band, and I get crazy in them band settings as y'all see versus franchise, O-Red, Sharon. I do the band shit very well, so I can beat him. I can beat him there. It's nothing. Wise and KD. I haven't seen it yet. It's definitely in my to watch list. So don't trip. I've been hearing a lot of good things about it. Sire Boy, lot of Chilla, lot of Zay, Danny, Sire Boy are my goats. That's fire. Evan Fonz looking for smoke. I asked him, what's up? Me and Tink. Av was like, he ain't trying to write another Danny bar in his life. So, I feel it. Like, but honestly, I would prefer if we were to do that, it would be me and Rum Nitty team up and battle Avin Fonz. Like, and then I don't even think I would go to that like rapping shit. I think I would just do all punches. I think I would just do all punches with Nitty. Disaster versus QP, Danny versus M City, Midnight Madness. Damn, that's a very good suggestion. Cause ever since it started, I haven't got a call out. Like ever since the Midnight Madness started, I haven't got a call out. Nobody's requested to battle me. I mean, I think because niggas just know in that small dark arena what it gets dark in there because I make it dark. Yeah, I definitely would take Surf on Midnight Madness. I'm with that. It's just up to him. I'm ready. If they ready, I'm ready. So, but anyway, it's back to training. back to the training. I'm out, about to head out to Vegas real quick. Pick my brother up from the airport. Uh, See y'all tomorrow, man. Thank y'all for rocking out with me. Any questions, anything y'all want to know, just hit me on Twitter. Love all of y'all, and stay tuned for Danny Myers versus Romiti. Ask them, ask Shots Fired to drop Danny Myers versus D Magic, and follow my new Instagram, Danny the Bar God. And peace, y'all. All right, Michelle. See you later. All right, Eric.